Good morning. It's 2:30. It's time to get up and make the donuts. Good morning, everybody. We're enjoying a little bit of coffee. We got to drop a trailer at 4 a.m. this morning, pick up another guy, and then we start on that big job, rebuilding the underneath of a house. This is not going to be fun. However, it does pay good, so you know me. Money to be made, I'm there. It's about 4:10 a.m. I'm 10 minutes late so far, getting dressed, getting out the door, a little bit more to come. It's 4:15. We got a dump trailer behind the truck. We got to put it on location. Then we got to go pick up Bob and his trailer, go to the location where we're going to work on the house. They always said it would be glamorous and fun, but 4:15, leaving the house in the morning, that ain't my idea of fun. But we're not going to be doing this forever. We got a plan, and this is part of it. We got a lot of willingness. So the game plan for today is we're going to drop off a dump trailer. Then we have got to pick up Bob, get his helper, his tool trailer. We're going to go over to this house where we got to replace the floor joist and the purling, and get that taken care of. You know, the thing about it is that we all want the good life. You know, I've never heard anybody say, I don't want to be a millionaire. I don't want to be able to afford a Mercedes, or, you know, my dream truck, or, you know, I don't want to be able to afford a closet full of clothes, or a rack full of shoes, or a bunch of Coach purses, whatever it is. I haven't ever heard anybody say that, you know, but what I do see is a lot of times people will make excuses, and a lot of times they don't even know what those excuses are on why they're not being able to do anything or get any closer to being in that position. Very few people will ever say, I just don't want it that bad and I'm not willing to do the work. I can tell you why I don't want to be a billionaire. I don't want to work that hard to make that happen at this point in my life. But I am willing to put forth the effort to become a multimillionaire. And the reason that I say multimillionaire is, if you ever go back and look at my video, what exactly is $1 million? $1 million will allow you to spend about $32,000 a year without having to work. So you figure, how good of a lifestyle can you live on $32,000 a year, okay? And the way that that happens is your return on your investment average after everything's said and done is going to be about 4%, okay? Well, then you got to pay taxes on that money. So you figure, when you get right down to it, it's not real hard to blow through $100,000 in 1 year and not live an extravagant lifestyle. That's a few more massages, a few more nights out, a few extra weekend-long vacations and stuff like that, and then boom, you've gone through $100,000. Here's the other thing that you got to consider when you retire. You have more free time on your hands. Every person consistently that has retired that I have talked with has told me they did not know that retirement was going to cost as much as it did. And so you have to take that into consideration. My biggest thing is I just want everybody to be financially free. I want you to have a good life. I want you to have choices. Those choices are what's going to make your life a lot more enjoyable when it comes time for retirement, because the more choices you have, the more freedom you will enjoy. And that's what it's all about right there. I'm thinking I'm going to have to get another cup of coffee before I get to my destination. my get up and go got up and left at about 8 o'clock last night when I got home. And so I am dragging bad. Of course, getting up at 2:15 in the morning is not a very energizing, invigorating scenario to experience. So in a couple days I'll be 50. So I think we're maintaining okay. And I am going to look for a carpenter / home remodeler apprentice. I need somebody that is looking to come in at entry level, help Carla with a number of projects, and help me with, we got a lot of stuff we need to do with the rental properties and as far as maintenance goes and everything. And I got one house where I'm gonna go ahead, get the whole yard cleaned up and everything, and then I'm gonna turn around to the people that live there and say, this is the way that it needs to be from now on. Please keep in mind that when it comes time for lease renewal, and if the yard doesn't look like this, then we're gonna have problems. And the thing I found about the rental properties is, if you put patches on them and don't fix them properly, as time goes on, the condition of the property worsens. It's get less, and therefore you're not able to get top dollar for it. So it pays to keep them in good shape, do the regular maintenance on them. It's like I replace the AC filters on mine every time I go over there, at least once a month. And you know, I got some roofs that are coming up that are going to be due here shortly. And once you get the major expenses out of the way, then it's kind of smooth sailing for a while. And that's when your cash really builds up, and then you're able to expand your portfolio. Regardless, I am very thankful that I live in this country. It is still the land of opportunity, regardless of the political climate that we experience. We don't live under a communism rule to where you are dictated on what you will do for the rest of your life. So we can still make things happen. It is available to us all. You know, it's a funny thing when I watch the Mexican roofing crews versus the domestic crews that of people that are born here in this country. There's a huge difference in the way that those two work. And but I also know that you know, there's a little bit difference in the way that they get paid. And you know, I think the Mexican crews are on a production-based pay scale. So the quicker they get it done, the quicker they move on, and they make more money, so to speak. It is what it is, and that's how it works. I don't make the rules, but I do have to play by them. So regardless, have yourself a very wonderful, productive, profitable day. If you got any suggestions on any videos or topics you want me to cover, send me a message. My email's in the description. Let me know, and I'll try to make that happen as best as possible. The Dump Trailer Hustle all-inclusive course is coming soon, so stay tuned for that. And have yourself a very wonderful day. And do me a favor, look around at the opportunity that is presented to you, and figure out what it is that you want to make happen.